Welcome back guys. So today we'll be continuing Java. So today we'll be learning about constructor. So constructor, it is a special method that is used to initialize a newly created object to the required or default values, and it is just called after the memory is allocated for the object. So it is not mandatory to write for a programmer constructor explicitly. Java provides default constructor. So I'll just show you how constructor looks like, or the basic definition is. So I'm writing class name. You can write this here. The class name is PRG. Class name first bracket, and within parentheses you define. This is how constructor looks like. Under this you can add parameters and everything. So continuing it. So if you do not declare like a constructor explicitly, then Java will automatically allocate a default constructor which will initialize all the instance and class variables of the program to their default value. So one important thing is that since we told it is a special kind of method, but it does not have a return type, not even void, and it has the same name as that of the class name. So I will demonstrate that by the help of a small program. So let's start. So I'm just defining first. I'm defining variables in I, and I'm defining a static variable in J. Now I'm creating a constructor at the same name of the class. So PRG. So this is like a no parameter. So I'm just initializing the variables. So I'm going to write int again, I equals to 10 and j equals to 20. So now what I can do is suppose I'm defining a constructor again. So constructor can be overloaded. This is another property. So I'm taking two values. I will just exchanging the values of I and j. So I will be equals to a and j will be equals to b, that is b is equals to j. So now I'll just write the main method here. So I already copied this. So let us start the main method. So under main method I'm just first defining and declaring a variable int k equals to 10. Now I'm creating an object of the class. So class prg equals to new prg. So now everything starts right here. So I'm creating another object. So prg ob1 equals to new prg. I will so two types of things. So I will just print the values and everything will be clear. Print ob.I. So will I print the value of I? ob.I. Again I'll just copy this thing. So I will ask you to guess all the values, and let us see if you guess it right or wrong. So I'll just change this one to k comma 2 into k. So let us see what the value turns out to be. So I created two objects, and this will change the value right here. Let us see what the values for all of this will be. First of all, I'm just removing this sentence because this will throw an error. So let us run it. See, the first one ob.I has printed 10. So this has accessed this constructor, and obj is 20, and again this one j, because since it is static it can be accessed from anywhere. So again it is 10. We can use object also to access a static variable. You can either use an object or simply the name itself. So both will show the same, and if I just call k, it will show 10 here. What if we remove this part right here? So let us see what will happen right now. So Java will call the default constructor. So it is showing that it is undefined. So we need to create this constructor. just like this. See, it is initializing. Since we did not like explicitly define the variables or initialize the variables, we know that for any like instance variable, it is the default value is 0, and static we have accessed it, so it is 20. So it works like this. And a sentence was like, if we do something like ob.k, it will show an error. See, because k cannot be resolved, because there is no need to like use an object for this variable k, because it is already defined here. You don't need to like have a reference for it. So this was all about constructors. So thanks for watching it.